think I got up here like beginning of February, so I had like 3 or 4 weeks before the Open started. All my friends, everyone I know revolves around this gym. So when I'm here, like it's here to train, but like I've met so many awesome people that hop in with my training. On the weekends, we get to go out and do some fun things. I mean, it's nothing crazy. We play like cribbage or something like that. It's amazing like what CrossFit's like brought to me. Like all my best friends that I've like ever had, I've met through the gym. So it's pretty sweet to have that and like have a whole new community like being up here.
I really like it when he's here and when he lives with me because the interaction in terms of like, you know, talking about how workouts went or, you know, talking about the future or planning or just that type of stuff is so easy. With Justin, what you see is what you get. You know, he's at his best when he's having a good time and just enjoying life, whether he's at home or in the gym. He certainly does have that like, you know, flip the switch competition mode. He does flip that switch in training, absolutely. But at the same time, like, he's a fun-loving guy, likes to just, you know, have a laugh, be around people that he enjoys, friends and family. And that's the same whether he's at home, in the gym, and even in competition too.
Time to get her going today. We got a bunch of thrusters to start. No, it feels really good. I mean, everything's healthy. I mean, obviously we got a big increase in training volume, but that's what makes it fun. Just doing all the different types of stuff, bike rides, sled sessions, we're getting into open water swimming and handstand obstacles are coming out, just getting into all that fun stuff. So even though there's so much more volume, like makes training so much more fun. It's Go Wad pre-workout. Got a big day yesterday, so everything's a little tight this morning. It's gonna be good. I'm nervous. It's gonna be a lot of thrusters, so curious how it gets in. The weight gets lighter, so no real excuse to slow down. It'll be good. It's training, so freaking push it to the limit, find out where your limit's at. If you go too slow and you finish and you're like, oh dang, I should have done bigger sets or gone faster, then you just wasted that training session. So freaking come out hot and see if you can hold on. Feels like Fran. These last two, just a lot more reps. And it doesn't look that bad, but like, forget that you just did a workout before. So it's good. See how you work when you're tired. Forearm pump. It's like not going away.
Cool.
That's great. It's good though. I was happy though, like my legs weren't the limiting factor. I was happy about. I was like, after the game, someone gave me this like 15-foot flat bottom, like aluminum, like this little john boat. The last time I took it out, it broke, and then coming up here for training, I just never got to go out on it again. In the next 3 weeks, like I'm only gonna go home for the game after the game's like 2 weeks. I was like, I want to go out on it, so like asked my dad if he could find one of his friends and like they can fix it. And they sent me a video yesterday of it running and stuff. So after I get home from like the games and stuff, just like 2 weeks of just going out. I'm gonna go bow fishing a bunch and go shoot carp. And you go out at night and like we built like a tower around it and you put lights all around the tower and you just go out at night and the light shine into the water and then you can see the fish and you try to shoot them with the bow. So like carp are like an invasive species and they eat like and like destroy the habitat of a bunch of the other fish. You go out there and you can just shoot as many as you want. They're like nocturnal fish, so they're like swimming at night and there's like a bunch of tules and they swim up into the tules and their backs are almost like out of the water and you can shoot them and stuff. It's so much fun.
I would say Justin Medeiros is the most coachable athlete I have ever seen. No, he's willing to find his limits, absolutely.
Obviously, like every day when you come into training, you're working on your weaknesses and things don't always go great. But like now that we're leading up to competition, I'm retesting some of those workouts that I did like leading up to the 2020 games. And like last year I was like, dude, that was awesome. Perfect run through. Like, I don't know how someone could go faster, and like coming in this year and freaking crushing those times feels good. And that gives that reassurance that like we've been doing it right this year, and it's going to reflect on the competition floor. We're at WSU Vancouver. Do some hill runs. It got a pretty gnarly hill. It's like a little under a half mile.
Sounds about right. Far enough.
And I'm just gonna try to draft off them and keep up, so it'll be good. You got to be willing to die for points. I definitely had some experiences last year at the 2020 games where I just didn't do that like flat out. The biggest thing was the sandbag hill sprint. I was sitting in 4th place going up the hill, and I just kind of got comfortable and sat in my pace and didn't like push that extra effort to get through that's the finish line. And I got caught at the very end, and that was just like a rookie mistake, and that's a feeling that like I never want to have. I want to cross that finish line knowing that that was everything I had. Last one, best one. I'm counting it. I think I had the anklet on and my foot passed the finish line before his. I'm counting it. No, that was good. Yeah.
I wanted to give him a shot.
He let up at the end, tried to make me feel good. We're gonna go back, head back to the gym, take a quick little break, eat some food, refuel, and got a nice little 40-minute EMOM. Having Adam as my coach has been like, he can take that outside look and be like, yeah, man, dude, you suck at this. Like we're gonna get a lot better at it, and it's been really awesome. And that comes like with training smart, like being humble and willing to like take freaking 3 steps back to take 10 steps forward.
I think his mindset is right where it should be. The last block of training is always a lot, and it's challenging, and there's times when you're in that tunnel when you're questioning things. But as he emerges out of that challenging time in training, he's gonna gain more and more confidence as he starts to feel a little fresher, a little more well-rested, and kind of look back at the work he's put in and use that preparation for confidence. It's crazy. We were talking about it last night, and just like what he did yesterday in one day, you could pull out any one of those pieces and be like, wow, that would have been a great day. And he did it all within the same day. And so, like I said, any of the athletes that are competing at this level will tell you like there's hard days, and not every day you don't feel like the fittest on earth when you're in the middle of it. But I think that's where those challenging days of preparation are a great source of confidence on the competition floor.
We're trying to like set up our sessions now kind of like the games. Like the games are gonna have like 3 or 4 events, maybe 5 events a day. So, and they're all like gonna be spread out by like an hour and a half, 2 hours, or whatever you want throughout the day. So we've been doing kind of 3 or 4 shorter sessions, same amount of, or a little bit more volume, but spread out throughout the day. So just like in between like each session now, just making sure that like I'm stretching, foam rolling, and just kind of plugging in the movements I did to like the daily protocol, and just making sure everything's loosened up and get ready for the next session. Because at the games, I mean, they released them 15 events. It's gonna be a big load of training. So just kind of prep the body for that. You got to train to recover too. So these past couple weeks where volumes like really increased, I'm really trying to focus in and train my recovery and see like what I can do and what not to do to make sure my body's recovered and ready to go for the next session. I know I'm like a kid at like soccer, like after a soccer game.
The Cheez-Its,
just need some like Gatorade and orange slices after a freaking soccer game. I do miss my mom's cooking. She's coming to the games though a little bit early to help me get some food. It is the secret. She makes like a mean broccoli beef. It's like my favorite. I feel like I'm a really big family guy. Like I call my parents every day when I'm here. Not being home is always hard. Really kind of try to switch my mindset like that. Like this is like my job, my career now. And like when I move up here, it's game time. It's time to work. And obviously, like I have a great time. Awesome people here at CrossFit Fort Vancouver, and I have a lot of fun. But like it really allows me to like lock in. And my only priority why I'm here is to be the best CrossFitter I can be. I have so many people out there that care so much about me, and like when those days gets hard, like being able to call my mom, my dad, my sister's girlfriend, like some of my best friends, and like hear that support that they have for me, like fires me up, and know that I'm in the right place, know that I'm doing this for a reason, and this puts me in a good headspace to train hard.
My role, like every day in being his coach, is to do everything I possibly can to help him compete at the highest level possible on this specific weekend of the year. The longer we work together, the more it becomes a team effort. It's not me being like, hey Justin, here's what you need to go out and do. It's literally us talking and figure out like, how do we put your best foot forward?
Every step that we've taken this year is to do that, and if I can walk into the 2021 games having full confidence in that, it's gonna be a good season.
I'm 100% confident in Justin and the abilities that he has. The work he's put in will pay off when it matters.
Anytime I do something, I want to be the best at it. I demand excellence from myself, and that just comes from knowing what I'm capable of, and I know that I'm capable of being the best there is, and that's like on me to like work hard and push every day in training. So yeah, there's a bunch of outside pressure, but it's not going to be anything compared to the pressure I put on myself.
Our primary focus this year has been on really looking at where he was at a year ago and making sure that he's better in every facet of the game. And there's no doubt, from top to bottom, the Justin Medeiros of 2021 is fitter than he was last year.
I'm ready. I know I've put in the work in the training, and finishing touches now. I don't compete to lose, I'm here to win.